Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What I do here is every afternoon around 2 or 2:30, I kick back. I grab a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. I take a look at the label, take the time to read everything on the label, check out the artwork, see what they're trying to sell me, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. At the end of each presentation, I rate the beers, of course. 1, showing up. 3, meeting expectations. 5, they're an elixir of the gods. All right, let's get started here. What do we have? Today from the Other Half Brewing Company here in Brooklyn, New York, we have got their Thora, Thora. It is a double dry hopped India Pale Ale. What do they tell me? Okay, they say that this is a hazy IPA brewed with Thora, Thora hops, a new hop release from the Hop Quality Group, a non-profit brewery-fed organization we are proud to be a member of, in cooperation with the USDA ARS. And it says the hops here are Thora, alcohol by volume 7.2. and it's brewed with friends from the Hop Quality Group. There will be a link to the Hop Quality Group in the description box below. All right, what am I expecting? Well, it's a single hop beer, so that's going to be kind of interesting to start with. It's a double dry hop, which means it's probably got a lot of hops in the aromatics. Now, I don't quite know what the double dry hopping is going to do for the flavor, but we're going to find out, aren't we? And it being an India Pale Ale, it's pretty high in the alcohol content, 7.2. All right, so we're looking forward to a very interesting hop profile. Let's crack it open and see what we get. Oh, and by the way, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 36 and 46 degrees Fahrenheit, ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Got myself a trusty thermometer. That way we make sure that the beers are at the correct temperature. If they're a little cool for the ales, they might not get enough aromatics, or some of the flavor might drop out. All right, and all of our glassware is the same for each beer. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. All right, let's crack this open and see if it meets expectations. Oh, it's a hazy one. I can smell the hops from here, that's for sure. All right, well, it's certainly got good carbonation, that is for sure. It might be a little chilly. The beer fridge was set for some lagers a little while ago. What do we got here? We got a 48. So 50 to 55 degrees, 48, just a smidge chilly. That's quite all right. All right, well, here we go. Well, it certainly looks like an India Pale Ale with all of that haze in there. So, cheers. Yeah, I took 2 sips. It's 2 in the afternoon. My taste buds are on siesta. They need to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Let's go in for a nosedive. Oh, that's an interesting one. It's not a floral one. It's kind of herbal, but it's got a little bit of. I'm getting a little bit of celery in there. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. I was expecting a real take the enamel off the teeth type of hop, but it's not. It's a very pleasant, kind of easy going. It's not outstanding, as far as the flavors go, it's a beautiful mix with the body of this beer. It's a full-bodied beer. It's got a nice a bread crust type of a malt flavor to it, and the hops are just there to balance things out. So, as far as being an India Pale Ale, it's not terribly aggressive, but it is a nicely balanced beer. There is no doubt about that. So, what am I going to give it? Well, it certainly meets expectations of being a India Pale Ale, but it's not a teeth kicker. So, what I was expecting. However, it is a new hop flavor, so I'm going to give it a 4. If you agree with me, let me know, and if you don't agree with me, also let me know. I would really appreciate it. If you know of a brewery or a beer that I should try, let me know. I'll try and get in touch with the brewery and see if they can send me a sample. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.